Hey there and welcome. So we're going to take our second example using the elimination method, and we have similar equation but different values. And so we have for equation 1 we have 2x plus 5y giving us 10. For equation 2 we have 3x minus 2y giving us 15. Right, 15. So this time around, like I said in the first lesson, in the first example, we first got rid of y, and so this second example would like for us to get rid of the x first, right? And so we see something similar over here as compared to the first example, and that is we see 2x. Like I said, you have to make sure before eliminating the variable or the coefficient of that variable in equation 1 must be equal to the coefficient of that same variable in equation 2. So now for equation 1, since we want to eliminate x, the coefficient of x in equation 1 is 2, for equation 2 is 3. And so we see also a common factor here that is still 6. And so what you do is you multiply equation 1 by 3 so we can get 6 here, and then you multiply equation 2 also by 2. Now when you're done, remember you're multiplying everything in the equation by 3, and so we're getting 6x 6x. There's a plus over there, don't forget that, plus 3 by 5 is giving us 15y. There's an equal to sign that is giving us 30, right? So like I said, you can name this equation 3. And so when you move down here, also 2 by this whole equation here. All right, so we have in 6x, there's a minus over there, don't forget, minus 4y, giving us 15 by 2 is 30. So like I said, also you can name this equation 4. Equation 4, right? So with this one, actually, we want to get rid of x. So when you introduce a positive sign, it's not going to be possible. When you introduce a positive sign, we're going to get 6s plus 6s, giving us positive 12x. But here's a case whereby we want 6s minus 6s. We want to eliminate this x. So you introduce a negative sign. So let me do that quickly. So this time around, you introduce a negative sign, right? So therefore, when you subtract, what are we getting? We're getting 0, right? And then also leaving us with 15y minus 4y, right? 15y minus 4. Let me write that quickly. So 15y minus the 4 minus 4y, right, is giving us, so 30 minus 30. So this 30 minus this 30 is giving us 0 also. Okay. So then 15y, this over here, minus multiplying each other will give us a positive value. So therefore we're left with 15y plus 4y, giving us 19y equals 0. Do you get a kwakwa? When I say do you get a kwakwa, that means do you understand? So wherever you are in spirit, when I say do you get a kwakwa, you say yes, I do. You can leave that in the comment section. So we have 19y equals 0. And now from this, since KG, since nursery, since the day you were born, we're taught that any number that comes under 0 or that is divided by 0 gives us what? 0, right? So therefore, we have, we're dividing both sides. We want y to stand alone. So like the same concept, we're carrying that same concept from the first example even to this example. So we're having 19y divided by 19 on the left hand side, and on the right hand side we're having 0 divided by 19, right? And so 19y divided by 90, we automatically get y because 19 will cancel out y. So because 19 will cancel out 19, sorry. So therefore we're left with y on the left hand side, and then automatically we are getting 0 for the right hand side. So we're getting y to be 0. Now, as we established in the first example, when you get the value for y, then you can decide to put it in any of the equation, either in equation 1 or equation 2. So this time around, let's take equation 2, right? So put uh, the value of equation, no, sorry, of y in equation 2, right? So what do we have for equation 2? We have 3x minus 2 into bracket. What do we have for our y? 0, right? Close bracket, giving us 15. 15. So therefore, we have 3x. Automatically, this is giving us 0. 2 by 0 is 0. So 3x equals 15, right? So now, having the understanding, we're dividing both sides by what? 3, because we want x to stand alone. So therefore, on the left hand side, we have 3x divided by 3. On the right hand side, we have 15 divided by 3 also. So on the left hand side, we're left with x because 3 will cancel out 3. And then 15 divided by 3 also is 5. 15 divided by 3 is giving us 5. And so we have the value for y to be 0. And then we have the value of x to be 5. So this is it for the second example. And you can go through the process step by step. If you have any question regarding this example in particular, you can let me know and I'll address it in our next video. So this is, we'll just try 2 examples. There are many other examples in your textbooks, even online. And so I will encourage that you keep practicing, having this understanding, and using the method of elimination. And so I believe you are good to go, and I pray that you understand whatsoever is being taught and you become a pro, like I said in the beginning, a pro in simultaneous equation. So this is it for elimination method. Thank you and see you in the next video.